Natalie Sisson, the Suitcase Entrepreneur, and I'm here to help you create freedom of business and adventure in life. In today's question, Carl asks a very important question for any suitcase entrepreneur, which is, I've been searching for the ideal place for some time to live, and it's taken me from Hong Kong to Lithuania. I'm very curious to read what the lovely Miss Sisson has to say. Well, I actually happened to talk about this in this best-selling book on Amazon, Nook & Kobo. So in the Suitcase Entrepreneur, I have an entire chapter dedicated to planning where you should live and where you should travel. So here are some of the things that I suggest that you consider. For example, where in the world do you want to travel? Well, maybe you have an idea of the continents that would suit you best. Do you want warm climates, cool climates? Do you want to be able to speak the language of the locals or immerse yourself in their culture? Another thing to consider is, what cultural experience are you looking for? Do you want to try out a new religion, a new way of living? Or do you just want to be in a friendly, happy environment where nothing's too different to what you're used to at home? How far does your budget stretch? You know, some countries are really cheap, for example, Southeast Asia. Great, you can do so much for so little, but if you're going to go to Europe and places like Sweden and Denmark, it's going to get a little bit pricey. Do you depend on certain amenities and services? So for example, do you absolutely require full-on hospitals that are going to be able to treat you in circumstances that may go beyond your control, or do you need actually access to certain services for you and your business? Do you have certain food requirements like gluten-free and intolerances to certain foods, or are you pretty much happy to try out anything and everything? All these things make a difference to the destination that you choose. Another thing to consider is, how much adventure do you want in your life? Do you want mountains and lakes, or do you want beaches and oceans, or do you want big city feel or small country town? And lastly, how long do you want to stay in your location of choice? Like, my recommendation is actually that you do 3 to 6 months in a place, because then you really get to understand the culture, you get to immerse yourself, and you get to meet the locals. But you may want to stay an entire year and immigrate, or you may be settling down for 2 or 3 years to really learn the language. So these are all key considerations to your destination of choice, and I'm absolutely sure you will love wherever you go, and it will be an adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get your business wings and the freedom and lifestyle you deserve. Apply now to join the exclusive High Flyer Club.